What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys had a fantastic day today. And today we have the October 2022 Pensacola International Airport update for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. Today we have a super exciting Pensacola update in store for you guys. So many various movements, plenty of new model airplanes, and also a brand new camera for today's airport update. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. And without any further delay, let's get started, everybody. So like I said, today we have an absolutely loaded update. We have plenty of new models. I believe we have 5 in today's airport update, but we also have a brand new camera. This is the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and man, I'm super excited for it with the Pro resolution, and man, this camera's just looking absolutely awesome. So I'm really eager to see how it comes out on the computer and everything, because man, this is a fantastic camera, and I'm so excited to be using it for today's airport update. Really excited for today's airport update. I hope you guys are liking the quality. So glad to finally have this, and man, I'm really excited to make today's airport update. So I really hope you guys are excited for it, and without any further delay, let's get started, everybody. So currently taxiing in right here. Sorry that we're starting with a backlit angle, but we'll start right here with the silver ATR 42600. This guy's currently making a non-stop flight today in from Orlando, and we'll be continuing out to Tampa for us today. So really nice way to kick off today's airport update. I'll try to get the best angles I can today, view this lens, but it's kind of in a weird lighting situation. So actually what I'm going to do is we're really going to test the zoom. So I'll actually move over here to that side where you can kind of see my finger. But nevertheless, we'll see what the airport's got going this month. Excuse me. So let's get started. Alrighty, everybody, so this view is looking really nice, so let's get started. So we're actually going to start wide out and start for today's airport update a little bit differently, and we'll start right here in front of us. So let me get the focus going right here currently in front of us, and sorry, I'm still learning to use the camera, so it is a little bit different, so bear with me here. But currently pushing back right here, we have the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 by NG models. This is a brand new model for the collection, another re-release, and I'm really excited to have this guy. This guy's currently pushing back with a non-stop service today out to St. Louis, and this guy came in earlier today from Nashville. So Southwest still going really strong here at Pensacola. They have various routes, and I've been very pleased with their efforts over the last couple months. So really nice right here. And like I said, this guy's making the non-stop service today out to Nashville after coming in from St. Louis. Very nice. And then we have a little bit of action over here at the other concourse. I did not mean to zoom in that far, so let me slowly zoom in for you guys. So take a look at that optimization on the stabilization and also just the quality in general. That's just super impressive to me. So currently right here at gate 6, we also have another brand new model. We're going to see several of them today. This is the Frontier Airlines Airbus A320neo, and this is Poppy the Prairie Dog by Gemini Jets. Their first 320neo in about 5 years. This guy's going to make the non-stop service today in from Denver on the 3-weekly service, and he's going to be heading back out there. First 320neo for Frontier, I should clarify. This is a really cool airplane. I'm really glad to have this one, and it's a beautiful plane. And I'm just taking a look at this zoom, making the plane look really nice, as you guys can see, especially on that tail fin right there. That is a super impressive airplane, and I'm really excited. And man, the camera just picks up so much more detail, and hopefully that'll transpire on the editing. But man, this is a really cool airplane. I'm super glad to have it for the collection. Frontier 320neo service out to Denver today. And then following that, we're going to pan it over to gate 4, where we have the Delta Airlines Boeing 757-200. This guy's going to make the non-stop service in from Atlanta or Citrus Aviation's airport. He's going to be heading back out there. Currently, Atlanta has various 737s, but also 2 daily Boeing 757-200s. This is also another brand new model, the NG models version of the 757. Personally, I think they did a fantastic job assembling the casting of the mold and just overall in general. Really excited to finally have this after requesting it for quite a few years now. So this is really exciting to finally have, and this is a Gen 1 aircraft, which isn't as common at the Atlanta International Airport, but you know, the mold's most certainly worth putting in here, and you cannot pass it up. So the Delta 757-200, brand new model from NG, really nice one. This guy's the non-stop service today, like I said, over to the Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. So like I said, this camera is quite nice, and as you guys are seeing with the zoom and everything, it's really living up to it, and I'm very pleased with the effort so far. So let's see if I can get a good view of this guy. I really want a good view. Sorry, the zoom really goes crazy sometimes, so I'm going to try my absolute best to get it to fix up here, because sometimes it can really go haywire. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So currently loading up right here at gate 9, we have the American Airlines Airbus A321 Medal of Honor livery currently loading up. The debut for this fantastic aircraft. This guy is currently making the non-stop service in from the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. This guy's going to have the continuing service over to Charlotte Dulles International Airport. I'm so excited to have this aircraft, and while I really wish I could have debuted at Tulsa Dallas update, I was way too tempted, and this is way too nice of a model not to put in here today. What a fantastic plane, and man, it just looks so pretty. Just take a look at all that detail. We'll really test the far zoom on this, and man, that's just super impressive to me. But man, just take a look at all that. Well, it seems like it was a little bit better out here, but nevertheless, just such a stunner aircraft. I mean, it is so nice, and I still can't believe I got to fly this incredible plane. It's just crazy to think about it like that, and what a fantastic plane this is for the collection. Super happy to have this one, and man, it just looks so good. Currently, they're using mainly 319s and 320s, but they'll sub in 321s every now and then, and I also really want to get this model in here, like I said. get as many new models in here as possible. So like I said, the American Airlines Airbus A321, absolutely stellar job by NG Models. They nailed this one from the color to the badges to everything. They did a fantastic job, and I'm so excited to have in today's airport update. Like I said, this guy's going to make the non-stop flight today in from Dallas-Fort Worth and continuing today over to Charlotte, excuse me. Also, I am a little bit under the weather, so if my voice doesn't sound very good, I apologize. I'm pushing through to the best of my ability because really need to get this done here at the weekend at the house. So we are making it happen today. Currently loading up right here at Gate 7, we have the American Airlines Airbus A319 with the fin steps. This guy's going to make the non-stop service in from Washington Reagan National Airport, and this guy's going to be continuing out to, let's see, am I missing a destination? I think it's only Washington Reagan right now is the only other mainline flight we have, because our Miami service, I think, is the only other total American Airlines service we have, is currently on the Embraer 175. So not too many flights for American. They've really digressed, especially with Philadelphia and LaGuardia and Boston, as those are all currently dormant, which I'm not exactly sure on Philadelphia. The other two makes sense, so not completely sure on all that, but yeah, definitely a little bit of a lackluster showing here for American, but hopefully they'll pick it up. At least they're sending some really good planes to go along with it, so you can't complain too much. But like I said, the American Airlines Airbus A319 currently making the non-stop service in from Washington Reagan on the turnaround service. Gate 5 houses the Mesa house livery Bombardier Acer Day-900. This is another new model from Gemini Jets. And I wish they'll do the gray one hopefully soon, because that is mainly what Mesa has is the gray livery with the black tail now for these house liveries. But it's still really cool to get this all white one. This guy's currently making the service in from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. And the reason I chose to feature this aircraft is because it's the new model. Mesa's flown to Pensacola for quite some time now, and while they're not in this month's schedule, they come too much to not feature this aircraft as a new model. So you'll definitely be seeing this one getting some rotation here along with the other Day-900, which is like the first update, I believe. I've not got a chance to feature that because while I could have for the Charlotte service, I did not get a chance to feature another aircraft because it is mainly all the mainline took over for it this month. Sorry about the camera. So really cool stuff. I'm really glad to have the Mesa house livery in here. It is a fantastic airplane and it looks really nice. So the Mesa Day-900 has the turnaround service out to the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Currently loading up right here at Gate 3 is the United Airlines Boeing 737-700. This guy's currently making the non-stop service today in from Houston Intercontinental George Bush International Airport. This guy's going to have a continuing service today back out there. That is another really good route right there for United. They do a really good job on that one. I'm really pleased with the effort. I am so sorry about the camera. It is not wanting to stay in my hand today. Again, really nice aircraft. I'm really excited to have this one in today's airport update. Another very cool airplane and just ultimately a fantastic one. The camera's doing a great job picking that up. So United 737-700, and the main line does stay as well on Houston as well, which is quite helpful. I think they're going to keep it on there. It's two Embraer 145s and a 737-700. So like I said, service out to Houston. Last but certainly not least, waiting for the fuel truck to currently come over there, we have the American Eagle Embraer J-175. This guy's currently getting ready to push back here in a moment after he gets some final fuel on board with the non-stop service out to Miami for Envoy today. This has been a really nice route here for American, as they've done really good on it. I believe it's 2 daily services. Kind of surprised it's not worked, to be honest, or even a mainline plane for that. But I still think this is a really good route in the American Airlines network, and they've done a really good job on it. So the American Embraer 175 service out to Miami today. Very nice. Alrighty, so let's paint it into our next aircraft right here in front of us. Let's see if we can get the focus going. There we go. We have the United Express Bombardier Acer J-200. This guy is currently taxiing out for a non-stop departure out to Chicago O'Hare. Really nice to get to see Chicago still repping it really strong with the Acer J-200. I believe this will be going mainline pretty soon, which is pretty exciting. So I think that will be really helpful, and I'm very excited for that. So like I said, this guy's currently coming in for Chicago. Denver is also currently suspended. Hopefully that will return, even if it's only Saturday only. But still really glad to get this aircraft in today's airport update, and it is quite nice to say the very least. And following that, currently making a taxiing appearance right here is another new model. This is the McConnell KC135. This guy's going to be making non-stop service in from McConnell Air Force Base, of course. He's going to be heading back out there. Really excited to have this model in today's airport update. McConnell Air Force Base is definitely one of my favorites, located in Wichita, Kansas. I'm really excited to get this brand new model for my collection to represent that region. I think it's a really cool plane, from the casting in the mold to all the applicable details. This is a really beautiful plane and really speaks dividends of how good that KC135 mold is for Gemini jets. So another fantastic looking plane. Like I said, this guy's going to be making the service from McConnell Air Force Base on a little trading route. He's going to be heading back out there as well. The GA section's looking quite nice over here. We'll take a look at these airplanes. So beginning on your left, you have the Quest Diagnostics. That's going to be filling in for the PC-12. I know that's not even close to it, but I'm still trying to get a chance to get a custom done, and it's been a tedious, to say the least. So definitely expect that to come soon. But nevertheless, this guy's currently making out to Muscle Shoals today. And then we have two Learjet 75s. The orange livery is currently making non-stop service today in from Miami, and we'll have continuing service that day out to Teterboro. And the blue Learjet 75 is currently making the non-stop service today in from Houston Hobby, and this guy's going to be continuing up north. This guy's going to be making the service out to Louisville today. Quite nice, and really pleased with the efforts right there for the GA section. Last but certainly not least, and sorry, the autofocus seems like it really like fixates on items, if that makes sense. So sorry that it's not working perfectly yet, but I'm definitely getting it down. We have the cargo section, of course. We'll begin right here in the front with the UPS Boeing 777-200. This guy's going to be making the nonstop service today in from Louisville, and we'll be continuing back out there. That's been a really helpful service for UPS over the years, and I'm very pleased with their efforts on that route. So like I said, this guy's currently making it out to Louisville. And then following that, we have the Airbus A300 freighter. This guy's currently making the turnaround service out to Albany, Georgia, which is another fantastic route. Really pleased with that from UPS, and they do a really good job. And also, sorry, in the previous day, I believe I got completely lost on where that was. So definitely got that down for today's airport update. And it's looking really good. But like I said, the UPS Airbus A300 freighter coming in from Albany, Georgia on the turnaround service. And yeah, Pensacola looking really nice. So really pleased with the new models. There's not a whole lot going on in the actual airport, which is a little bit unfortunate. Definitely got to get a different angle on that Medal of Honor. That is too nice of a plane right there. So there's definitely some various movements going on here at the airport, but it has been pretty nice to say the least. So I've been really pleased to see all the efforts going on here at the Pensacola Model Airport and just a real life airport in general. While there hasn't been any new routes or anything announced, I still think that the airport's definitely trending in the right directions with load factors, aircraft changes, and all those fun items. So I'm really excited to see where we go from here. And please let me know what you guys thought of the camera. Again, this is in the early stages of me learning it and everything, and it probably doesn't help that I don't feel great. But nevertheless, I did my absolute best for today's update, and I thought it turned out quite well. And I'm really excited to finally get this Medal of Honor in here. This is a fantastic looking plane, very pretty, and you'll most certainly be seeing this in many upcoming updates. So really nice. I would highly recommend the iPhone 14 Pro Max. You can even get the same clarity that you get on 3x zoom out here at 1 because of the 48 megapixel camera, which is absolutely ridiculous to think about. Just taking a look at some various other angles here really quick before we conclude today's video. Again, it's a fantastic plane. I'm still trying to get the lenses figured out and like what provokes it going like to the bad lens and the good lens. But ultimately, a fantastic camera. There's 0.5 if you guys want to see what it looks like. But personally, I think the 1 is pretty applicable, or the 2 or the 3 zoom that is. So really nice stuff. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Just process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.